Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Drama Drop, where we dive into the most shocking and surprising news from around the world. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most powerful men on Earth, Pope Francis, and his recent health scare. As many of you know, Pope Francis is 88 years old and has been dealing with various health issues throughout his life. From lung-related setbacks to intestinal surgery, it's no secret that the Argentine pontiff hasn't been immune to the effects of aging. But nothing could have prepared us for what happened in February 2025. That's when Pope Francis was admitted to a hospital in Rome after battling bronchitis for several weeks. The Vatican released a statement confirming the news, saying he needed necessary diagnostic tests and would be staying in the Agostino Gemelli Polyclinic for further treatment. Now, we know that sounds like just another routine health checkup, but trust us, this is more than that. As it turns out, Pope Francis was battling a polymicrobial infection of the respiratory tract, which meant he needed to remain in the hospital for an appropriate amount of time. And if that wasn't enough, the Pope also contracted double pneumonia, which required further pharmacological therapy. That's right, folks, the same man who's been leading the Catholic Church has found himself fighting off a nasty case of pneumonia. But wait, it gets even better. On February 23, 2025, the Vatican confirmed that blood tests revealed kidney failure in Pope Francis. Now, you might be thinking, kidney failure? That sounds serious. And you're right, it is. According to WebMD, bilateral pneumonia affects both lungs and can inflame and/or scar a person's lungs. So what happened next? Well, on March 4, 2025, the Vatican stated that Pope Francis was in stable condition after receiving oxygen due to 2 episodes of respiratory failure. But despite being reported as stable, his condition remained complex. Talk about a health scare like no other. But then, something remarkable happened. On March 23, 2025, Pope Francis made a brief public appearance for the first time in over 5 weeks, waving to a crowd from his window at Rome's Gemelli Hospital. It was a sign that he was on the road to recovery, and we couldn't be happier for him. And what about the aftermath? According to CNN, the Argentinian leader will need an additional 2 months of rest once he returns to the Vatican. His doctors also mentioned that it would take a lot of time for his body to fully heal. We can only hope that he'll make a speedy recovery and get back to leading the Catholic Church in no time. But what's even more surprising is how Pope Francis handled the situation. On his way back to the Vatican, he made a stop at the Papal Basilica before continuing on. And when he addressed global conflicts, welcoming a peace agreement between Armenia and Azerbaijan, and expressing sadness over the resumption of heavy Israeli bombing on the Gaza Strip, it was clear that even in the midst of health challenges, the Pope's spirit remained unbroken. So there you have it, folks, the latest update on Pope Francis' health. We hope he makes a full recovery and returns to his duties soon. And if you're wondering how this story will unfold, stay tuned for more updates from Drama Drop.